back to me. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Indie Wrestling Corner with another episode of Indy Talks. I'm your host, as always, the queen of the Indies, Tiffany, and we're getting this party started. Woo! Welcome back, Chad Spectacular. How are ya?
I'm doing great. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know it's been forever. We should stop, not seeing each other after a while, pretty much.
Like the whole 24 hours,
I
man.
know, it's awful. We need to, make this more of a regular thing, pretty much. I'm dead. But anyway, guys, if you're new to the Indie Talks episodes, usually you'll see panels, you'll see backstage interviews, you'll see clips, you'll see anything in the independent world that pretty much I want to talk about. So
You'll see it all.
you'll see it all. Spectacular jazz hands, pretty much. Anyway, so today, we're gonna chat it up. We're doing a little panel with Chad. We're getting ready for the Soiree 2. I'm so excited. I attended the one last year. We had a ball.
That
And
was the first time I met you, actually.
yeah, that's the funny thing. That really was the first time that you met me. Isn't it crazy? And here we are. Here we are.
Almost a year later, almost.
Yeah, pretty much. It's nuts. Yeah. So just for the backstory for anybody that knows is that when I started coming to the H2O shows was like over a year ago. So I remember it was GCW weekend. And the little spaz over there. Anyway, so GCW weekend was going on, and I had decided that I wanted to come to H2O because they were running a show, and it was Chad's show. So I messaged Bryce, and I was like, "Are you selling tickets at the door? Could you save me some tickets for me and my friend April?" And we showed up. And that's
You did. I remember because I was like, who's Tiffany? Like, everyone talks about her. And then Frankie's like, you ain't meet Tiffany yet? And I was like, no. I was like, I haven't. And he's like, how you not meet Tiffany? I was like, I don't know.
You got yelled at pretty much, you know. Yeah, so that was a year ago, which was such an amazing show, which was so much fun, and you decided that you were going to do it again. So why don't we, because we didn't get this chance last year to do like a panel and talk about your show, why don't you talk a little bit about the background of the show, of like what made you want to do a show at H2O?
Well, it was like the first show was like, I was going through it. I was off my medication, and I asked, because I'm on meds. I'm bipolar clinically. That's why my thing is bipolar and proud. I asked Matt. I was like, hey, can we like do something for that? And he's like, you're doing it for a good cause. It's a good reason. Why don't you put on a show? And I was like, me? Like, I wasn't even like, I don't even think I was just about 2 years in when that happened. So I was like, okay, why not? And then me and him worked together. We planned it. And then the first show came out to raise awareness for mental health. And I went to him. We talked after the show. He's like, you can do a second one. I was like, really? And I was like, okay. I was like, I wanted to give it some time because I am still a college student. So planning shows while doing midterms and finals and everything is such a lovely thing to do. But now we're back for part 3.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's so nuts. We are here. So I see you guys in the chat. What's going on? If you guys didn't see the first interview with Chad Spectacular, please go to Under the Rope series. You can go definitely check that out as well. Learn a little bit more about Chad. Yeah. So I see you, Captain Dave, in there. I see you, Chad. How are you? We're doing more of like a panel today. We're pretty much talking about his show, not so much a little deeper into it. So if you want to learn a little more deeper about Chad, definitely go check that interview out.
But to answer that one question, it was Booker T.
There you go, Booker T. So, but yeah, so last year was fun. We had a great show. We had a little bit of everything. We had a little bit of comedy. Well, we were supposed to have a hardcore. We had a little more of a comedy match. We had a lot of different things. We had a lot of fun, and the wrestlers definitely had fun, which showed. And I think those kind of speak volumes to me. I enjoy every kind of wrestling when it comes to it, but I think it's more fun when the wrestlers are having fun.
Yeah, it was I'm very I wouldn't say meticulous, but I'm very set where I'm I want to tell a story in every match. Right. I do want to do that, but I told all the wrestlers 5 million times because I reiterate stuff a lot, just helps my anxiety, but I'm just have fun, let's just have fun. And it really was one big giant party, whether it was in the locker room, whether it was out in front of the crowd. We were all having a blast the entire show. It was one fun party.
Yeah, Marcus Matters I have that clip somewhere of Marcus carrying Sean Henderson on his shoulders, coming out, Hawaiian shirts and all, lays, all that fun stuff. It was a party. So
putting Henderson together was probably one of my favorite things to do.
Oh yeah,
comical, completely comical. I love them.
Yes, it's definitely fun. So let's start from the beginning here. Okay, so obviously it's this Saturday. So 8:00, right? 8:00, and bell time. So make sure you get your butt by the doors if you're gonna go. About 7:15ish. I'm gonna probably say 7:15, 7:30. They'll let the doors open. How much are tickets?
Tickets are $20.
Okay, $20. So H2O Center, and if you guys cannot get down to the H2O Center, it will be live on IWTV, which is no, it's not. Oops. I thought it was live on IWTV. My bad.
I wish, but not yet. No.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so you got to go to the show. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought it was live. Yeah, so make sure you get your butt down to the show to witness this show. Is this going to be something that's going to be at a later date, or you're just not sure if it's going to be live?
Don't know yet.
Okay, so
I would love to be on IWTV, but just don't know yet.
Okay, so make sure you're following H2O and you're following Chad Spectacular so you can get all the details about that. So, but all right, so let's talk about this card. I mean, this has to be fun for you putting this together. And you have the rivalry between Larry Legend and Tara.
Oh, you said Larry Legend, which means the shades are coming back.
Okay. It's getting a little shady right now. Do you have some words for Larry?
I mean, as far as I know, he'll be here this time. Last time he was kind of scared and wasn't here. I mean, he told me he'll be here, so I hope he's ready. Because what he doesn't know is he keeps I've been very adamant. I do not want to wrestle my show. I've been very adamant about that. And he keeps trying to put us in the main event. And I'm like, Larry, it's not so much that I'm scared. It's dude, it's I understand in every promo he put it out there, he was trained by the Bruiser.
Right.
And I get that. I respect who he was trained by, great wrestler. I respect all that, but I'm that was probably 18, 17 years ago.
Right.
I'm afraid he's going to break his hip just getting into the ring.
Oh.
He's kind of old.
Oh, wow. The shade. Put the shades back on.
Oh, my bad.
Put them back on. Put them back on because all the shade is being thrown around right now, and damn.
Like, I have so much respect for everything Larry Legend is about. I really do. Larry, he's been in the game for 20 years. You know, I met him for the first time at Last Extravaganza in October.
Mm-hmm.
And me and him were just an iconic duo that night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like meeting someone who was like me, and it was good. Like, I saw him, I wanted to get help from him because I was just a brand new announcer. You know, my voice wasn't as strong as it was now. And we have announced a couple shows together. We used to text all the time. He would be watching every H2O show, giving me pointers, giving me tips. But then just when this show came out, it just brought out just that little bit of heat between us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He wants to face me, and I'm like, Lair, I love you. I love you. I swear to God, I do. But you're getting too old for this, my brother.
Oh no! No more juicy hot dogs.
No more juicy hot dogs. Ooh, Tara. I respect the world out of Tara Calloway. I have announced for Dropkick Depression. I have just watched her in the background. She is a good person to like text about questions for anything in wrestling. Tara Calloway is a great person through and through.
Right.
But even with her, she wanted to show me that she wants to show that she's this dominant force, that she's better at picking teams and putting stuff together. And I'm all for it. That's why I called her out.
Yeah.
I honestly want to see. It's kind of like promoter versus promoter. Like, I want to see who puts the better team together.
Right. So it's going to be fun.
Because she has one thing on me, and one thing is that the last soiree, she led her team to victory.
So now you have to bring your team back.
I'm coming for retribution.
Ooh.
But I was smart because I did not put Cannonball on my team this time, because if you watch the end of the show, which DVDs should be available at the show, she pulled Dev and Cannonball out by their ear into the back of the apron, leaving Stan by himself, and her team picked up the victory.
Yeah.
I learned from my mistakes.
There you go. Oof. So, this has to be fun, picking people on your team. What were you looking for?
I wanted... Well... when I... Oh, God, how are we going to get through this?
Wait, I don't know. I feel like that we need to call you something else when the shades go on, because it's not Chad Spectacular. I feel like we need another nickname here, pretty much.
Call me Chad the Shadester. That's
Chad the Shadester.
No, when I picked my team, I was coming out of spite a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because another show that I had worked on was Butch Vigor, the Cassandro Cup, which was run by Billy Dixon.
Right. Great.
And I saw backstage the camaraderie like Billy and Ashton had with Larry.
Right.
I already loved Billy and Ashton. Every time I meet them, they are great people to talk to, great people, talented wrestlers, beyond talented wrestlers.
Right.
So I was like, I'm a double sword you, because not only do I have two great, strong, powerful wrestlers on my team, I also have your friends. Because you picked my friends for your team. You picked Shay McCoy and Weber Hatfield.
Right.
So I was just, I was trying to just get a little edge over top of Larry. He's been in the game for 20 years, man. I mean, I gotta be able to have something up on him, you know what I mean?
Right. Oh boy. So definitely gotta check this out. So I guess we should talk about this card. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of surprises because it's you. And I know this. See, put those shades back on. I can't deal. So the shade,
Never.
the shade is real. But man, we got some serious stacked card going on here. And here's just some, as you guys, if you're watching this on the video version, you're gonna see all the graphics for it pretty much. So, but if you're listening to audio, I mean, we're gonna break down the card pretty much. But you can go back to the video version and listen on in. So, I mean, Chad, which one would you like to talk about first? Because I have all the four. I have four up right now. Which one should we start from? Like our left side in or something? How you want to do this?
Let's start with Jenny Rose and Tatiana versus Jess Moss and Lady Blakely.
Ooh, very nice, very very nice. So this is gonna be fun. This is little tag team action. I haven't seen Jenny in a little bit in H2O. It's been a little bit since she's been here. Tatiana, I love her dearly. Jess is badass. Wrestled Matt not that long ago. That was fun. And and then Lady Blakely is another one not to mess with. But oof. What are your thoughts about all of this?
That match, I wouldn't say chaos, but I say expect the unexpected. Because if you know those wrestlers, especially Lady Blakely, she has turned a new leaf.
Yeah.
She has been very nice. But at the same time, Lady Blakely, she is a smart woman.
Mm-hmm.
She always has a trick up her sleeve, whether she's nice, whether she's mean. She always has a trick up on the sleeve. Like, if you're one of the fans that goes down Discovered, last Monday during the Battle Royal, or the Royal Rumble, she pulled Stan Styles out by his ear, and the two of them started going at it in the middle of the ring. Like, she's a woman who's, like, very set and stern on this. She knows what she wants, and she'll do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
And then you got Jess Moss. Oh, good old Jess. Good old Jess. Her and Declan Grant have been on a roll as of recently.
Have been. She ate a chair yesterday.
She did eat a good chair. But they two of them have been on a roll. They're a smart pairing together.
Like, do we think we're gonna see Declan come in this match though?
I don't know, because Declan has a match to prepare for later on that night.
Right.
So I don't know what tricks Jessup has up her sleeve, and I don't know what tricks Lady Blakely will have up her sleeve.
Yeah.
They're an odd pairing. It's kind of like pairing Buttercup and Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls together.
Okay.
Or like,
I like that reference. Yeah, keep those shades on.
but then it's like you have Tatiana, and I've been watching Tatiana.
Yeah.
I've been watching what she posts on Instagram, everything. She's been on a roll as of wrestling.
Yeah.
Recently. She's held a few championships. I've seen her at what she can do. She faced Ryan Redfield on Underrated, and that was a freaking match.
Yes. Go back on IWTV. Go watch that match. Definitely really good.
And you mix it with Jenny Rose, who has been to Japan, worked Ring of Honor. That just mental connection that they probably are going to have, it's going to be crazy, because that's the one thing they have on is Jenny has done well, whether she's been in a tag team, whether it's been in singles. Jenny's an all-around good wrestler.
Right.
And she was one of our trainers for a while, so we know what she can do.
Right.
Well, the question is, do they know all that Jenny Rose can do? If I were that, I'd be a little scared.
I'm a little scared, but it's going to be a really good match. Definitely. Gotta love our tag team action. It's going to be fun. Well, since we're talking women, might as well get into the three-way match, because this is a match that I feel, a lot of people are anticipating getting in the ring. We got our three-way dance pretty much, Kennedy Copeland, Billy Starks, and Edith Sabriel. I mean,
That makes me nervous.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous because it's like you got three of the top women, in my opinion, that are in wrestling right now going head to head. Billy is so young, so raw, all that potential, all that strength. And like you wouldn't be able to tell that she's a young wrestler because the moves, everything she does, it's like she elevates herself every time she's in a different match. And then you mix it with the ephemeral queen, Edith Surreal, who in my honest pick is a firecracker in this match.
Mm-hmm.
She can put you in a submission from any position. Any position. I've watched in multiple matches how she's quick with it. Mm-hmm. Anytime you give her just a tiny bit of give, she goes right in and she'll get you down. But then you have Kennedy Copeland. In my opinion, she has been the underdog for like the past year, but she keeps proving time and time again she is one tough cookie.
Yep.
Whether it's hardcore, whether it's death match, whether it's just any match in general, Kennedy Copeland never fails. Never fails.
Oh, hello. Oh, we got a delivery?
I'm wrestling on your show this Saturday.
Are you?
I don't know. You're the one that booked the show. Am I wrestling? Can I wrestle on your show Saturday?
We'll talk, Austin. We'll talk.
All right. Just let me know. I have plans, and I'm bored. I want to just let me know.
I'll Yes, if you don't know, I am outside of the Hardcore Hustle organization for training. I'm hopping right in after this, and that was Austin Luke.
Hi, Austin. I see the shade. Should we clip this part and tag him after this podcast?
100%, 100%.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead right now.
But speaking of Austin, Kennedy Copeland was in I believe, was it a fatal four-way? It was versus Billy, Mark, and Austin. And Kennedy retained that night.
Right.
Like I said, Kennedy is the I would say she's the hero of the underdogs.
Right.
Because it does not matter the match, she delivers, she fights, she puts her strength into it. I mean, I have watched her get thrown around the ring, fighting Brandon Kirk.
Yeah.
And Kennedy is not an easy person to beat, so I give it to Billy and I give it to Edith because that's going to be a match.
Right. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
It will be the co-main event.
Ooh, that is crazy.
I couldn't help it. I was like, I saw the match and it was just so strong. I was like, it's got to be the co-main.
There you go.
It has to be.
So good. You know what? Let's go to the other page because like we'll talk about that four-way like later. Let's talk Killian McMurphy and Declan Grant because this is something really, really special. I feel like, you know, Killian's so good in the ring. Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen him like live, but he's so good. And then you have Declan Grant, who is the champ right now. So, my God,
Killian McMurphy, he won Super 8. He's a strong wrestler, whether it's technical ability, whether it's just pure strength and everything else. I'm a little scared for Declan, I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
But I also have a lot of faith in Declan because Declan, I've seen Declan go to war.
Yeah.
Whether it was his original trainer, Homicide, that he went up against, or whether it was facing Devin Moore, that match they had last week in the cage. Like, Declan Grant is one tough cookie. And I don't know how this match is going to go because you're putting strength versus strength, shooter versus shooter.
This is going to be a good match. It's going to be a hard.
But I feel with every match Declan has, he's gotten stronger, he's gotten better, he's gotten quicker. He's shown that he can be the smartest wrestler in the ring, and I don't know. I can't guarantee or deny if Jess will be in his corner. I don't know.
Yep. You gotta stay tuned to see. Oh man, crazy. I mean, I don't know where. I mean, let's talk about the runway. Tell me a little bit about that.
I got a phone call. Before they put this out on Twitter from none other than it was It was Tyler. He hit me up, and he's like, "We're gonna be there," and I was like, "What?" They're like, "We heard the show. We heard it's at H2O. We're gonna be there," and I was like, "Okay." I was like, I don't have a match for y'all." And they're like, "We don't care. We'll be there," and I was like, I never put anything against the Runway. I've seen them and what they can do, and I'm nervous. I don't know what they have planned. I don't know where they plan on doing anything. They just told me that they'll be there and be prepared.
So never know. Never know. Can they insert themselves somewhere? Are they going to challenge somebody? Are they going to go into the Rumble?
I have no idea.
Are they going to bring somebody?
Your guess is as best as mine. I have no idea, but I put nothing against both of those boys because they are quick-witted, they are very smart, and as a tag team, they dominate.
There you go. There you go.
And they do it with perfect style at the same time.
I love it. I love it. I'm excited. We're gonna see. So since I was talking about the Rumble, let's talk about the Rumble because this is crazy. So
She's a Diva Battle Royal.
I love it. So let me ask you this. So we have some names up on there. That's it? Are there going to be more people that may enter it? Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. I thought Boss Man said something to me. There will be... There's a lot of people in that match. I mean, you have just the ones that are on the poster right now. Like, you got Eddie McQueen, who's putting the Divas Championship up on the line. And if you ever see Eddie
McQueen, yep.
There is never a show that he goes to without that Divas Championship.
Yeah.
So I still at one time just take a picture with it, and I was afraid he was gonna knock me out. I was afraid. I was petrified. But then you got a few twists in there, because you got Adonis Valerio,
who's been on fire for a while, except for last night.
Did lose. But he put Kennedy through some hell.
He did. And he pulled her hair.
Literally ripped her hair out. And then you got the young prodigy Marcus Mathers. Marcus is someone who I just love watching in the ring. Because Mark is like literally the definition of just gets better with training.
Right.
Literally. And every time I've seen him in a match, he's like one of my favorite people to announce. Because I just know every time you see him in a match, he brings the energy. He brings the charisma. He brings the spunk. He brings whatever he needs to win that match. And then you got a few underdogs in there. You got Santiago, the jack of all trades. So when you see him wrestle, I mean, he hasn't wrestled on a live show in a while, but on Undiscovered, he's been killing it. He's had some good matches. The last person he faced on Undiscovered, I believe, was Romeo.
Mm-hmm.
And he won that match. And you got Kid Coolion, who is like high-flying ability. Takes the craziest spots and still has endurance to keep fighting. Shout out to Jacob Tarasso, who's in that match. Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
I've seen him wrestle on Dropkick, and he's been someone who just when you think you got him, he'll turn it back around. But there's also Air Spiral.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a psycho, if you ask me, but unpredictable. She will be one to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the ones that aren't on the poster, because I did not. You have, from the Bronx, New York, Frank Bonetti.
Oh.
You have Philly Mike Swanson.
Oh.
Marcus P.A.W. Schuyler.
Ooh.
Frankie Picard will be there.
Yay. With a cigarette.
The cigarette ready to smoke. He's bringing the smoke.
He's bringing all the smoke. Is he coming out on the horse? Is that in the budget?
I don't think we can get the horse. I wanted the horse, but I don't think the horse is coming.
Damn it, because maybe the horse earns a spot in the Rumble, gets the championship belt. Will Bedazzle the horse?
I would love to have a horse just pin somebody in the ring. That'd be awesome. Oh my goodness, but you have them. I'm trying to think because there's so many people in that match. It's like the names aren't coming to my mind right now. It's like I should have brought my.
Is there a number? How about that? Is there a number?
13.
13.
Mark Angel will be there.
Mm.
And I don't know. I heard rumors he's bringing friends with him.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Yeah, and there's just, it's so many twists, so many turns. I just lost track of that Battle Royal. I don't know how it's going to go.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. We are going to see.
Yeah, because they all started going at it on Twitter. I reposted the match, and they're all just going in on Twitter at each other about, I'm going to win. Thinking Philly Mike was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, Chad told me that I'm winning this match. I was like, I never said that. He's like, yeah, do you know I don't lie? I was like, I never said that. I can guarantee you I never said that. I make no promises on anything.
I love it. A little feud. So this is why you should be following your local wrestlers pretty much, so you can see the feuds going on social media. So I'm excited for that. I like a good Rumble. I like being people being thrown out. I'm still gonna hope that the mystery person is the horse being bedazzled. Maybe you're gonna be in it.
No. I will not.
No? Okay. Oh.
He's sitting in the ring, sitting in the crowd just like this, popcorn in hand, just.
Okay, so you're gonna sit next to me and get dived. Well, no, because there'll be no diving. Well, maybe there'll be some diving.
Watch them throw somebody over the ring and land right in front of you. Like I said, I'm just gonna tape out a square in like caution tape and that just says dive zone just around.
We should just make a sign that like lights up and it says dive here. I mean, not that anybody really needs that sign when it comes to H2O, because everybody knows just to dive at me. So people are taking bets, and now people are talking about.
Oh, girl, I've seen every show you go to. They dive right at you. It does not matter what corner you're at or where you're at. They aim for you. It's just like, find Tiffany. I'm diving.
We're going to make a drinking game out of it.
We should. Take a shot for every time someone dives by.
No, dives at me, not by me. At me. At me. So, because if it's by me, then you're always going to constantly drink. So it's actually somebody diving at me that I have to get up out of my chair. So they were behaved last night, except for Anthrax and Stretch. But yeah. So back to our card here. I want to talk about this match because this I've been seeing all the social media feud going on, the videos that are being put out. Like, I love a good story. I love the build. I like the talking trash. Philly versus Jersey. What's better? I mean, me personally, I'm going to say New York, but that's because I'm from New York.
Listen, this rivalry has been a rivalry for ages. If you're from Jersey, the first thing you say is people from Philly can't drive. And it's vice versa. They say, well, people in Jersey can't drive. You go back and forth. And it's just so much. And the people I picked for this match, I think will represent both Jersey and Philly to a T. Especially because Duncan Aleem, Cecilio Vega, and Rocket live in Philly.
Yeah.
And man, I was trying to keep it, I was thinking it was going to be a nice 6-man tag team. I thought wrong because Duncan Aleem and Anthrax started going back and forth. Now this match is no disqualification.
Yes, I saw that the other day, and Anthrax was talking about my other Indy Talks that we were talking about that is no disqualification now. So, that they asked for. So, what is going to happen here?
Listen, all I had to say was, Duncan Aleem, I respect you, my brother. I think you're the second best person on the mic at H2O, besides me. Sorry, let me stop.
Wait, yep. Put those shades back on.
Nah, I'm joking. he's great on the mic and he talks, but you asked for a no DQ match with Anthrax and Stretch in it. Do you know what you asked for? We have seen, literally last night, the two of them went to war in the Four Corners of Barbed Wire Pain match. The two of them don't know when to quit when it comes to hardcore, when it comes to bleeding and everything else. I'm like, do you know what you asked for? Stretch has always been a loose cannon. I've been attacked by Stretch once in an interview. Just interviewing. He brought me in the ring and then attacked me and choked me out. So I know Stretch. You kind of asked for help there.
Yeah.
But I put nothing against Cecilia Vega and Rocket, because the two of them as a tag team, they've been putting out some good work.
They have been.
They've been showing how tight they are, how close they are, how they can do everything. I mean, Duncan, he picked a good match.
Yeah.
He could no DQ, but the question is, can the tag team skills overpower just the hardcore skills?
Yeah. Oof. I'm ready. I'm excited for this match.
Which match? Yes, tell me which match.
No, the one we're talking about. I'm excited. Philly versus Jersey.
I'm sorry, it's the bleaching on my head. I'm sorry.
Or is it the bumps that you're taking in the ring? Good thing you didn't get hit by a chair last night.
Child, they threw every chair. I'm still back. They threw every chair.
They did. Declan yelled at me. I was like, I swear I didn't throw a chair in the ring. And he's like, you're a liar. And I was like, I swear to God, I didn't throw a chair. I was like, I was not losing my chair. I was like, I'm sitting. I know better than throw a chair. Then I won't have a seat.
I put nothing against the wrestlers, nothing against the crowd, nothing against anything. Last night was definitely a night that got me by surprise. I mean, you saw me. Bulldozer came out, poured all that glass into the ring. I stood back like, oh, no, he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just see what I thought I just saw?
Yup. Crazy.
And sure enough, him and Joel Bateman went to war.
They really did. Definitely go check that out on IWTV. So good.
Please go check out Signs Behind the Violence on IWTV. Watch the replay.
So good.
It was such a good show.
So good.
For Monday, it was so good.
And Joel is great. I can't wait to see him again, and I hope he comes back soon because he's just so good.
Me too. Me too.
He's so great. So let's see. What did we miss? Il O'Neill and Reed Walker, my famous dive friend over there that likes to dive at me. I mean, you know, I got a break. He gave me a break last night.
I put this match together because of the technique.
Mm-hmm.
Il O'Neill, as much as he's good at working the crowd, just doing everything, he is a good technical wrestler.
Yeah.
Very good technical wrestler. And so is Reed.
Yeah.
Like wrestling, like watching Reed wrestle, and then even just like talking to Reed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like his technical ability, his just trying to do different stuff, make it work. Reed is such a good wrestler. And he's like one of those wrestlers where if you stop him and ask him for a question during training, there is never a thing where he won't stop, try to help you figure out the move, help you put it together, help you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Reed is just that all-around package of a wrestler. He's strong, he's technical, he's quick. And then you put Eel, who has the crowd work, the technical ability, the strength. And I believe Eel's in Super 8 this year.
Yeah.
So this match is one I'm actually eagerly looking forward to see, because the two of them together, it's going to be one giant match, and I am so looking forward to this.
Oof. Really good. I love my technical matches. You're right. This is going to mesh very well for a hard-hitting match. Man, I'm here for it. So, shall we talk about... Oh, let me pull this back up the right way. The main event.
The main event.
My God. He's just like sitting there like, wait, let me put it back onto like his face. He's just taking it in. Taking it in. Are you ready?
I am scared.
You're scared?
This
Why?
is for Tiffany, this is for retribution.
Yeah.
Larry didn't even show up last time. And when he didn't show up, you know, I thought Larry's not here. I'm gonna pull out this victory.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull out this win. I'm gonna pull this out. Oh, thank you. Such as, sorry. He was gonna pull this win out, but then I got hit with something different. I got hit with Tara,
Mhm.
and I wasn't ready for that. Tara came out. She led Corinne Mink, Kennedy Copeland, and Frankie Picard to victory over my team, and I was just like, what am I gonna do this year? What am I gonna do? I can't let this loss go away. Me personally, I want the record books to be strict because technically Tara didn't pick her team that time, but
Right.
that's where the complication is that Tara led them to victory, but Larry put them together.
Right.
So I feel like I have to have retribution against both of them. Because this is my chance. Larry's finally here. You can't run this time. You're coming. We know you're coming. You
Bring the
talked
hot
all that
dogs.
smack in all those promos, all throughout the internet. This is for the marbles, man. This is where I finally can prove that, yes, I've only been in this business for about 3 years now, but I can put a team together to beat both of y'all. I'm coming for this W. I can smell this W.
I mean, I'd be a little worried. I'd be a little worried if I am not named Chad.
Listen, I picked my team because I wanted a team that would win with an iron fist. Billy Dixon being the number one gay wrestler of 2021. And then you have Ashton Starr, which if you haven't seen, he was on AEW Dark recently,
Mm-hmm.
facing Sonny Kiss. I've seen what they can do. I've watched them for over a year now. Billy is an inspiration amongst other promoters I have watched put on shows because his company, Paris is Bumping. I've been to that show. I was doing the Bell last time. I was at his show, and it was such a strong-witted. I've seen him go to war with multiple wrestlers, and we've all seen the wars between him and Effie. He doesn't hold back.
Right.
Star brings his own power of star fire and star power to every match he gives. I picked my team with an iron fist, but I can't diss the other wrestlers because there are some strong wrestlers. I mean, look at Shay McCoy and Weber Hatfield. Although they are short, they pack a punch.
Right.
They always have. Weber recently becoming Weber after losing his mask. I feel like that just let him become just more. I wouldn't say more of a character, just more of a spitfire, more of just a fireball of energy. Like, he already didn't stop running around the ring before, but now I feel like he's gotten faster, he's gotten quicker, he's gotten sharper. And Shay McCoy, they play hockey. They're tough. I've seen them go to war with plenty of women wrestlers. That is a good pairing. And the one thing they have against everyone on this team is they've been tag teaming for such a long that the two of them wrestling, it's like they are so in sync, it's hard to get them out of sync.
Right.
But Tara's team representing Dropkick Depression is going to be just as strong. I mean, I've seen Lucas Twitch in some pretty hard-hitting matches. Him versus Austin Luke at Dropkick Depression was one strong match. The two of them went for everything and anything. And Twitch is one of those wrestlers where it's like, don't underestimate him. Because when you underestimate him, that's when he's going to turn around and hit you with something 10 times harder.
Yeah.
And then you got Mach 10, the hypersonic demon. Like, he's fast, he's quick. He can match Weber on speed instantly. The two of them, the lucha ability between the two of them would be so strong in this match. Because originally it was Razor Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Razor Wing is injured.
Right.
But I believe Razor Wing will be there. He will be there walking out with Tara apart to cheer on his tag team member, Mach 10.
So much fun. Oof.
So much angst. Like, I feel like Kennedy Copeland right now. I'm full of angst right now.
This is great. This is a great card. Like, I'm excited. Oh,
And the scary part is the Tara just coming back from injury, coming back. She has something to prove, and she's trying to prove it herself. And I'd be scared if I was anyone in Tara's path because she does not stop. She never stops, and she always works hard. I've watched her over the past 3 years, whether it was her facing Max the Impaler, her coming back to win the ISW Queen of Crazy. Tara Calloway is not someone to ever look and think that her strength is not as strong as her pure beauty, because she is one beautiful, one strong, one all-around smart person in general.
right. Oof. Who's gonna win? Let us know. If you're listening to this later, like, give us your picks. Like, I want to know. I can't pick. Like, I can't. I'm being neutral here.
You can pick.
I can't pick. I can't pick. I'm being neutral. It's like, you better fucking pick me. We're not doing dance party anymore, pretty much. What happened?
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
My audio got messed up for a second.
Oh, Rice and Rodi's in the chat. What's up, Rice and Rodi? How are ya? But, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Saturday, like, bring the streamers, bring the loudness, bring, try to break Chad in the ring. So, or is that my job?
I'm sure they have a contest for that. For everyone tries to see if they can make me laugh while I'm in the ring. I swear to God they do.
I do it.
I'm the worst person because I try so hard not to laugh, but it is so hard.
And it makes it worse when I'm there.
Yeah, because like if you watch during Big Red's music, when it hits, all you see is Tiffany in the corner.
Or like last night, because he was rocking for St. Patty's this week, and then he was like, okay, what did I scream? Like Lucky Charms and what the hell did I scream?
I forget what you screamed, but I was in the corner. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Pot of gold. That's what it was that I screamed out.
Oh my goodness. No, David Brophy is the worst one when it comes to me because that is my best friend outside of wrestling.
Right.
So he always managed, like, I can't, when he starts yelling when I'm in the ring, it's like, it's just instantly, I can hear him. I hear him
Right.
at the corner of my ear, and I'm just like, oh God, not Brophy, because then I can't help but laugh. I can't. He knows how to get me every time.
It's bad when people know how to break you that easy. That's okay. I give you a lot of kudos because I couldn't do it. I'd laugh a lot probably. So, but I heard there's a special guest that's gonna ring announce the beginning of the show that we talked about yesterday.
Oh yes. I wasn't gonna put him out there, but yes, there will be.
I just did.
Give the scoop, Tiffany. Give him the scoop, girl.
You want me to give the scoop?
Yeah.
All right. So our little boy, I love you, such a little boy. He's like, be my son. I swear, he's so cute. Our little boy Anthony. So it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited for him. This is the first time. I'm sure he's gonna be a nervous wreck. I try to get him on the camera a lot, as much. If you guys watch a lot of the Indy Talks episodes, our little Anthony over there. So this is gonna be fun to like see. Do you think he's gonna check it out, or he's definitely gonna do it?
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
He's a pro. I got him. I have a lot of faith in that kid. He got it.
You got this, Anthony. We believe in you. So you got to do it. You got to do it because then the next show, Chad's going to make you do the entire show.
I'm going to see him right now going, no.
Yeah. So you're going to do the main event the next one. How about that?
Anything is possible.
You never know. In the land of wrestling, it's, everything's possible, which is great. So, I'm excited. This is so much fun. Again, like I said, bring those streamers, bring that fun. Are you doing any raffles? Like, what's going on? Anything cool?
There will be a shirt because I am selling shirts. There will be a shirt for raffle signed by all the wrestlers on the show, and there might be a few other things.
Oh, so bring your money. Make sure your wallets are full. Bring your cash.
Remember, this all goes to charity. I'm donating,
Yes.
partially donating to 3 different charities. One is a local Gay Straight Alliance Club. The other is the Trevor Project and Equality Texas.
Very nice. I love it. I love that this is going for charity. It's such a huge thing. It's always special to my heart when people do a lot of like charity shows. So donate if you can. If people can't come to the show, are you guys going to do anything, or are you going to sell the shirts online? Like,
Yeah. I think I did that last time. Yeah. 100%.
so definitely hit up Chad if you would like one. You don't have the shirt on you now, right? Damn, I should have took the...
Don't.
Oh.
I sent you a picture because I forgot to bring one with me.
Oh, do you want me to pull it into the screen for us, or we're holding on to it?
No, you can pull it to the screen.
All right, give me a second, guys. Let me grab it, and then I'm gonna load it into the program for. I'm saving it right now. I'm very sorry. I should have asked that. So let's see. I'm gonna add it. Oops. Here we go. I'm gonna add it for you guys. I know you see a black screen right now. I'm working on it. So here it is. Look at this shirt.
Take pride in who you are.
So cool. I'm so excited. Is there anything on the back, or no, nothing on the back?
Nothing on the back.
Nothing on the back. So how much are these shirts?
They will be a sale for
$20. And if people are watching this and can't come to the show, can they like message you for the shirts? And
Yes. Message me on Twitter. Message me on Facebook. I always look at my stuff.
Awesome. So cute. I love it. Definitely go give some love. Again, tickets are $20. I guess they should message you if they want to reserve a seat before Saturday.
Yes. I'm taking reserves.
Taking reserves. Go get those reserves in. Make sure you're following him to see if this does end up going on IWTV, so you can follow that. So stay tuned pretty much for that as well. Pretty much. But yeah, did we cover this entire card?
We did.
Wow. Wait, should you put the shades back on and talk some more shade before we come to a closing?
I'm good, man. I mean, nothing really shady. I respect every wrestler and every body that has helped me out putting the show together. Thank you to all of them. Shout out to Matt Tremont especially, and Chrissy. The two of them have helped me so much with the show. Chrissy is actually the one who came up with the name, and she helped me out through that whole process. So I just thank them for everything that they are doing with the show. This will hopefully be a banger.
Yeah, as they call it.
Hopefully you guys will enjoy and love it.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. If it's anything like the first one, the second one is going to be so much fun. Actually, I think I have a video up. I got to go back. I'm going to look. I think I was just posting clips. I was posting a lot of clips of it. So I got to go find some clips. Maybe I'll repost some stuff from that. I'll go find all that fun stuff from that show. So much fun. So, yeah. I love it. Thank you for coming on, chatting with us a little bit. Anything else you want to add? Should we do a dance party?
Oh, dance party.
But yeah, so that's what's coming up. There's a lot of stuff also coming up with H2O, so make sure you're following H2O on all the handles, the Twitters, the Facebooks, the Instagrams.
March 25th, Bad Habits. March 26th, Ultraviolet Kingdom, both live on IWTV.
Oh man, are Slim Jims coming back? I feel like I haven't heard Slim Jims in so long.
We save them. You gotta use them in variety. But I'm gonna try to get Slim Jims for this weekend.
You should, because it's been a while and this is a big event, and it's all about the Slim Jims, you know.
Yeah.
So let's make sure Austin's on the card.
We'll see.
I'll vouch for Austin.
You've already said, you know me, there's always a surprise.
Oh, the surprise. Maybe in the Rumble? No, oh.
I would have, because I love to tell everyone which way. I think it's back. I have one of them back here. There is always a trick up my top hat.
Oh. So.
And this one.
We're going to get him some Lucky Charms, pretty much. Oh.
Old.
So tell everybody everybody where they can follow you again so that they can send you messages if they're going to reserve their tickets and all that fun stuff.
You can follow me on Twitter at Chad Spectacular, on Instagram at Chad Spectacular, on Facebook, either my main account, Bryce Harris, or there is a Chad Spectacular page. And even if you're on TikTok, add me, Chad Spectacular all day.
See all those dances that he does.
I'm surprised me and my coworker have not been fired yet.
I love it. I love it. So I'm really excited. I hope you raise a lot of money for all the charities that are part of it. Thank you to everybody that's like participated in this wonderful event. I'm so excited. So get those tickets while they're hot. Let's get H2O packed. You know, again, bring those streamers. Bring them. And bring your loud mouths. Bring it. Pretty much. So we encourage that around here. So, well, I guess that's going to wrap everything up. Is there anything else that I missed that you want to add?
Nope, you got it all, Tiffany.
No, awesome. Well, Chad, thank you so much hanging out with us. I love you. You know, I'll see ya as always. So, the shade. Okay. So, well, guys, thank you much for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn that bell on so you see it. Make sure you're following the Indie Wrestling Corner on everything so you can see what is coming up next. Tomorrow, Gabriel Sky is coming on. We're going to chat with him. We're going to talk about the perfect bridge because that's what I love. So, anyway, you guys stay safe, support independent wrestling, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye.